On this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make your own instant hot chocolate at home. No need to buy from the shop. If you're interested, keep watching.
Step into the kitchen with a magic.
So guys, I run out of hot chocolate at home. So over the week, I watched a video on Facebook on how to make your own hot chocolate. So you know your girl now, she liked to try new things. I decided to give it a go. So for this, you need sugar. I'm using castor sugar, but you can use any sugar of your choice. Just use sugar. Another thing you need is cocoa powder. I bought this cocoa powder in Aldi. You can also get it in any of the shops. And then you need dry pig milk as well. I bought this in African shop. You can use any other dry milk as well. It's still going to come out nice. So next, I'm going to be adding 7 spoons of sugar into my grinder. One good thing about this is that you are going to add sugar the way you want it, and then I'm going to grind it until it becomes dust. Honestly, this is a great way to save money. Like getting hot chocolate in some of the shop is very expensive, guys. So when I grinded it, this is how it looks. Grind it until it becomes dust, and then next I'm going to be adding 2 spoons of cocoa powder into the sugar. And then I'm going to be adding 4 spoons of my dry pig milk into the sugar. Then I'll cover it and blend it nicely. If I knew that making my own hot chocolate at home is this easy, I wouldn't have been buying hot chocolate in the shop. Like if you go to shop like Tesco, Sainsbury and other off-license shop, hot chocolate is about £5 something. It's really expensive. This is a lifesaver for me. So guys, once I add the milk, I'm going to cover it and then blend it again smoothly. If you're the type that love to drink hot chocolate, like my children, making your own homemade chocolate is the best for you because you're going to add your ingredients the way you want it to be. You're going to add the sugar, the milk, the cocoa powder, how you want it to be. So guys, once I grind it all, I'm going to open it. At this point, I'm going to pour it into my air fryer and allow it to dry for about 2 minutes. So this is how it looks. It really looks like the chocolate I bought in the shop, the one that just got finished. No difference with it. So next, I'm going to pour it into the air fryer and then I'll dry it for about 2 minutes. If you don't have air fryer, you can use your oven. So before you put it, make sure your oven is heated. So you will just allow it to sit there for about 2 minutes and then that is it.
Into the kitchen where the magic's made from spicy Joe fries to fresh.
So once I pour it into the air fryer, I'm going to spread it around before I put it in the air fryer for 2 minutes. So if you are using oven, make sure your oven is already heated before you put it in the oven.
Fresh marmalade. Every flavor tells a story near and far. In E.G. Oma's kitchen where you're the star.
There's laughter in the seasoning and dance in every dish, from pepper soups and spicy to...
After 2 minutes, this is how it looks. It looks like chocolate, no different with the ones I buy in the shop. So I'm just going to allow it to cool down before I transfer it into my dry container. So I let it to cool down and then now I'm going to try my homemade hot chocolate to see how it looks. So I added 2 tablespoons of hot chocolate into it and then I added hot milk on it. So at this point you can use water. So I love to use skim milk for my hot chocolate. Guys, no difference with the ones you buy in the shop. Like I will never buy hot chocolate in the shop again. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, share it for me. See you all on my next one.
Into the kitchen where the magic's made from spicy Joe fries to fresh marmalade. Every flavor tells a story near and far.